Hey, it's Kurt with Black Dog Cycle Works. We're here with our new KTM 790 Adventure R, which we're very excited about. Obviously a lot of hype about this bike in the marketplace, and we do have very high expectations for it. So we are in the early stages of product development as of July 10th, 2019, which is today. The first and foremost is the skid plate. The stock skid plate is more or less a splash guard and not really designed for any kind of off-road use that we can see whatsoever. So we are working on a very rugged replacement for that. And we are excited that we've got some products that cross over from the 1090, 1190, and 1290 series. So we've never been a big fan of the rear rack slash grab handles from that series and from this bike as well. Just way too wide. I think it's a bit hazardous the way it's designed, to be honest, and it doesn't provide for any decent tie down points at all. So that's got to go. Our multifunction rear rack bolts right up. We are going to do some different spacers for it. But it's got oversized tie-down holes, it's got an integrated grab handle, and it's pre-drilled for the Rotopax fuel and water carriers, which definitely come in handy on a longer trip. Our side stand enlarger as well bolts right up from that series, so that's a good fit. It keep the bike from falling over in sand and other soft terrain. And then one of the first upgrades we do to any bike we get is to get rid of the puny stock pegs and put on the Black Dog platform or traction foot pegs. So this particular bike is going to get the traction pegs. They're a ½ inch lower than stock. They're also an 1¼ inch longer than the stock pegs, and they've got the thread-in spike, traction spikes, and larger voids to clear the pegs easier, as well as a bottle opener on the bottom. So with the extra size of these pegs, it gives you a lot more comfort over the day when you're standing up on the bike, and it also gives you a lot more control because it provides more leverage to control the bike. And when you're off-road, you primarily steer the bike with your pegs, so they make a huge difference because they support your entire boot instead of having part of your boot hang off there. So they're really easy to install. It just takes a couple minutes for each side, so stick around and I'm going to show you how it's done. Installation of the Black Dog Cycle Works foot pegs on the new KTM 790 Adventure couldn't be simpler, primarily because of the installation pin we provide with each set of pegs. So you're simply going to take the included spring. There's a long side and a short side. Short side goes towards the peg, long side towards the bike. You're then going to insert the tapered end of the installation pin into the hole, and that'll hold the spring in place. Then press the spring against the frame of the bike, line the hole up, take your stock pivot pin, and you're going to push the installation pin out the bottom, just like that. That's simple. For any of you that have chased a spring around the garage for hours knows just how valuable this tool is, and as far as I know, we're the only ones in the world that provide it with each set of pegs that we sell. Then install the stock washer, and we provide a new cotter pin for ease of installation, and you're good to go and hit the trail. And we have no doubt that you'll enjoy the comfort and extra control you have of the bike using the Black Dog foot pegs. So we'd appreciate your feedback, and we hope you really enjoy the pegs. Thanks so much for your support.